greatness coming into the Yankee game for the final time here in the Bronx.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera. Number 42.
Hey everybody, going to be showing my Mariano Rivera binder today. Been wanting to do this for the longest. Was hoping to have this recorded and uploaded for the week that he got announced to the Hall of Fame, but just never got around to it. I'm sure you all know what that's like. So let's just get to it. Hopefully I can get through the entire binder in one take. Hopefully I'll have enough storage for that. But here, the first page, you have a bunch of stuff from the early 90s, starting with his 93 Bowman. I have a few of his 92 Bowman rookies, but I don't keep those in the binder. I'll be showing those and some other stuff at the end. But I actually like the look of his 93 Bowman much better than his actual rookie card. And here you see some of these say rookie, even though they're from like 96. But that's something that's been going on with baseball cards for the longest. I know people have really been complaining about that sort of thing the past few years, but like I said, that's been going on forever. A bunch of cards that say rookie that really aren't rookie cards technically. But here you have his regular Ultra and gold medallion from 96. So here you have stuff from 93 to 96. 96 was the first year where he really made a name for himself. He pitched a bit in 95 as a starter, but his stats weren't all that great that year. But I remember seeing him a few times in 95 and thought he had some talent. I remember one game in particular against Cleveland, who had a great lineup back in those days, and he struck out like 7 or 8 guys and looked like he had pretty good stuff, so I was hoping the Yankees would hold on to him. But obviously I had no idea he was going to become the player that he became. That's a nice 97 Pinnacle inside. A few nice Pacific cards. We've all said it a bunch of times, but Pacific was doing some great things back then. Not sure why I have 2 of those there. Not sure if one of those is some kind of variation, or maybe I just wanted 2 of those there. But yeah, and he actually almost was traded heading into the 96 season. Not sure if a lot of people know about it or just forgot about it, but heading into the 96 season, the Yankees were going to have Tony Fernandez be the shortstop, and he ended up getting hurt late in spring training. They were going to have Jeter on the roster, but Jeter was just going to be kind of like a backup, and they weren't sure if they wanted Jeter to start right from opening day, so there was talks of possibly trading Mariano Rivera to Seattle for a shortstop by the name of Felix Fermin, who was like a career 220 hitter, but was a really good defensive shortstop, a veteran guy, so that's what they wanted. They wanted a veteran guy at short, but I don't know who it was that convinced them not to do that. They convinced them just to go with Jeter at short, but it's crazy how that goes sometimes. History would have been totally different had they made that trade. But yeah, some of this stuff is from 97, which 97 was the first year where he took over as a closer. He started out kind of rough that year as a closer. He blew some saves early. I remember one in particular against Oakland where Mark McGwire hit a home run off him. Those are really nice, the Pinnacle Certifieds. There's a bunch of different variations on those that I'm sure I'm missing. And that's why I leave some spaces sometimes in case I get like different parallels and whatnot. Really nice Flair Showcase. Got the row 2, row 1, and row 0. And there it says that he took over as a closer in 97. So yeah, like I was saying, he blew some saves early, but then really found a groove and had a great season. Then ended up blowing a big one in the playoffs against Cleveland. Sandy Alomar hit a big home run off him. But that's the thing about it. He also blew one in 2001 against Arizona, and in 2004 blew a couple against the Red Sox. But people always try to use that to kind of knock him. But the great thing about him was every time he'd blow a save like that, he'd just bounce back and have another great season all the way up to his final year. You look at other closers that blew big games, it kind of ruined their career, but not with him. He was really mentally strong and was always ready to bounce back off of those tough losses. That's a nice one there. I think I got that one in a Jimmy Gunn's auction. Got a couple of these international inserts. This is the regular one. That's the refractor. I think there's like an atomic refractor on those. There's 97 Bowman International, Bowman Chrome. So like I said, missing a few parallels that hopefully I'll add over time. Nice 98 Ultra. You got one Double Trouble with Hideki Arabu. Those two definitely don't belong in the same card together. This, I believe, was taken in Panama. His father was a fisherman over there. That's a really great insert set, National Pride. I have the flag on the back. I have a few of the Puerto Rican ones. Panini sticker, back when Panini was only doing stickers. That's an SPX Radiance, I believe that is. Numbered. Got Donruss regular, silver press proof. So for a lot of this stuff, I try to put like all the similar brands together. Like this is all Donruss type brands. Got some Pinnacle down here. But obviously can't always do that, so sometimes each page is a mix of different brands. Here you got a bunch of top stuff on this page. Regular tops, gallery, some chrome, gold label, some finest. I think those are both the same. I just decided to keep two of them in there. You got another mix of stuff, some Pacific, some Upper Deck. I think this is a gold parallel. For some of his stuff, I have the parallel and don't even have the base cards. As we continue to move on from the 90s, you're going to see like for the 90s, I usually have like 1 or 2 pages for each year. But as we get into the 2000s, I have fewer and fewer of his cards because after a while, I stopped buying packs. So it's just whatever I pick up here and there or whatever I get in care packages. You got the regular finest and the refractor. League leaders with Yuga Turbina. So that's the thing too. You had a lot of good closers during that time, but a lot of those guys were not nearly as consistent as Mariano. Like I said, eventually you're gonna blow a few saves here and there, especially if, like in the playoffs, if you get so many opportunities. The law of averages says you're gonna blow a few here and there, but Mariano always bounced back, always would come back with a great 40+ save season. His final year, I think he saved like 44, 45 games. So he could still do it back then. That's a great shot there. That's the Yankee spring training field. They used to call it Legends Field. Now it's George Steinbrenner Field. These are a couple different variations there. That's purple. It's called Rant. Nice 99 Skybox Premium. I like that set in all sports. Fleer Tradition. A lot of cool base back in the day. I've said it over and over again. Just love that older stuff. You got the World Series highlights base and the chrome insert. I believe that was 99 where he was the World Series MVP. Saved all 4 games against the Braves. Nice 2000 finest. I think there's a copper parallel. A lot of that Pacific stuff during that time had a lot of different parallels. Here's some 2001 stuff. That's a nice one. These kind of look like similar shots, both from Fleer. Fleer Platinum, Fleer Ultra. There's the Bowman's Best. That's the base. I think all the base had that refractor look to it that year. You got some 2002 Topps opening day. So see, there are definitely spots in the collection that are missing. I have the 02 Topps opening day, but don't even have the regular Topps or the chrome or anything like that. So hopefully can continue to add to this collection. 2002, some 2003. So like I said, as we're going forward, like don't even have a full page of stuff from 2002. These were from McDonald's. Not sure if they did these everywhere or just here in New York, but it had the 02 ovation design to it. I have a few different Yankees from that set. Nice 04 Cracker Jack. Don't think they did that set for too many years, but really like that 04 version. There's a Diamond Kings. I think that one's numbered. Yeah, that one's numbered to 100. Some people would top load a card like that, but I put just about everything in the binder other than maybe like high price rookies and autographs and relics and stuff like that. So you got some 06, 07. I think that's 08. So again, fewer and fewer cards from each year as we continue. It's a nice sweet spot. Upper Deck also did so many cool things when they were around. Some SP Authentic. Getting interviewed there by Susan Waldman, who has a lot of haters here in New York. She does a lot of the radio broadcast. That's a 2001 reprint. Nice heritage there. Allen and Ginter, not one of my favorite years of Allen and Ginter. You got Topps. I think that's a limited edition chrome. That's a really nice one. The Diamond Anniversary. It's another reprint. Panini, I think that was the first year Panini was doing baseball. Didn't even have him in a uniform, just in kind of a warm-up shirt. Some 2012, so again, some variations here. Got the base, some of the red, gold, blue. So many variations during that time. I'm sure I'm missing dozens and dozens of cards for each year. You got some Topps, Finest, Chrome, Refractor, Bowman Platinum. That's the gold parallel. So again, got the gold parallel, but not even the base. Not even sure what that is. Maybe some kind of sticker. There's a cool rookie reprint. So yeah, that's what his rookie looks like. Kind of weird looking, just standing there in street clothes. Nice silver there. A couple of Bowman Golds. Select Prism. This one's really cool. I got this one at a card show in White Plains, his final year. So pretty sure that wasn't given out everywhere. This was when you bought your ticket for the card show, they'd give you this. So sure, not everyone has that one. And then Panini with no logos, of course. Alright, so as I feared, the phone cut out, but we're pretty close to the end. I think I was right here talking about this one that I got at the card show. Hope I got that story in. We'll see when I'm clipping the pieces together. But yeah, again, I think just a few pages left. Here's some stuff towards the end of his career. There's that classic jog from the bullpen to the mound. And that was his final game where Andy Pettitte and Derek Jeter went out to remove him from the game. He hugged Andy Pettitte and started crying. That's a really nice, shiny one there. And for any of this stuff, if you guys want to see it better, just let me know. I know it doesn't always look the best in the binder, so if you want, I'll pull some of these out and show them separately in a different video. And again, that's from his final game. The Yankees still had a few games in Boston that year, but he ended up not pitching in those games. He wanted his final game to be at Yankee Stadium. It's a nice insert there. Those inserts are really nice, and they go really cheap, like $1 or less for anybody in that set. I think those are a few different years of Donruss, even though they look almost identical. And here we go. Here's the last page. Got this insert with Mariano and Mariano Rivera III, his son, which he was a pitcher in the Washington organization. Not sure if he still is. Then you got this numbered insert from Panini, numbered to 199, I think it says. And so yeah, that's the end of the binder. I do have a few other Marianos that I'm going to show, so I'll attach that to the end of this video. So here are the Mariano cards that I keep in the Yankee hit box. As I mentioned, here are the 292 Bowman rookies. Not sure if either of those would be good grading candidates, but I don't really care either way. Probably not going to send those in anytime soon. Also have two numbered cards here. The only reason I have these in here and not in the binder is because they're slightly thicker than a normal card, and when you shove cards like this into a binder page, it usually ruins the binder page. So I have that one at a 1500 and this one at a 240. And I have one Mariano relic card from Upper Deck. I think that's 2002 Upper Deck. And two autographs, which I think I've shown both of these before. This one's from 96 Leaf Signature. It was already graded when I bought it. I didn't send it in for grading. Don't really care about the grade at all, just wanted to have the card. And again, this one I'm pretty sure I showed it when I got it from 5-star. This was from 2014 5-star. The Golden Graphs numbered to 25. Need to get a better, cleaner case for that. And so there it is. That's the Mariano collection. Could probably say a lot more about him. Could probably talk about him for like an hour. Great player, great teammate, great opponent. Even the people who played against him respected him. I don't think you'll find anybody that will say negative things about him. So Really happy to continue to build this collection. Glad I was able to show you guys what I got. Hope you all enjoyed it and hope to do more of these PC player showcases soon.